A while back, I saw some people wear dyes that look like chocobo vomits, or they're obviously bootleg versions of the real dyes. I was very dismissive back then until at one point I realized that there is something about the way I dress too. I am a massive block of color. All suit black. While there are some outfits that benefit from this color scheme, I realize that most outfits can be elevated by some tweaks. For example, if the color of your outfit is orange, if your suit is a bright suit of orange, your bottoms can take a shade darker if can, or lighter if you wish to. This gives nuance to the outfit you choose to wear, giving it more subtle tones than what it originally had. Why do this though? For me, when I see a character, my eyes tend to focus on the brightest detail first. Now, I imagine if all of the parts of my outfit is a shocking pink, then naturally my eyes will try to consume all of the outfit's majesty. It doesn't please my eye, but instead overloads it with sensory information. Now, you may not agree with me, but if I use a certain shade lighter, I can make it so that certain parts of my outfit naturally draw the attention of whoever is looking at me. Let's take a look at a few examples. First, let's take a look at the colors supposedly assigned to healers. Green. Adamantoise green may look like the faded version of Hunter's green, but that is also what makes it good. There are outfits that benefit from how discolored it is. Using adamantoise green can give your outfit the appearance of a dated traveler, someone who has been through a lot already and is still wearing the same rugged and weathered clothes. You don't blend against greenery as well, as you're a shade lighter than them. Next, we use blue. On the same merit and feel of adamantoise, we have peacock blue. So instead of delving into it, let me go off in a slightly lighter tangent. Ice blue. The merit of wearing ice blue is that it can make the harsher, darker dyes less harsh by virtue of color comparison. Here I am pairing ice blue with turquoise blue. While turquoise blue definitely looks very harsh on its own, and wearing a full outfit of it can certainly look unappealing. Pairing it with a lighter shade dilutes its presence. The ice blue frames the turquoise blue much the same as a frame will enunciate the beauty of an image. Although what you would want to do about these dyes is be careful which one is dominant. The upper body and leg gear are usually the largest pieces. I imagine using turquoise has to be a very deliberate move, otherwise it looks distasteful. Next, black and white. I say it like this because they are extremes of the same spectrum. Black moves towards the direction of white and vice versa. In between them are the gray dyes. So for all the gray dyes, they serve a purpose, but what I do a lot is that whenever I want to highlight a piece of a monochrome outfit, I use, let's say, ash gray for the highlighted piece, and slate gray, which is a shade darker, for the parts I want people to see last. This gives off the impression of direction to people and allows the outfit to have some nuance to it while remaining all gray. Brown comes to mind now. Brown. What's good with brown is it pairs well with leather outfits, which are a major part of our outfits. They also make characters look nondescript, except for some dyes which will be part of our topic. For example, orchid brown takes the look of a somewhat luminous brown dye. It's like it doesn't know what it's trying to do. Is it dark or is it light? However, this shade pairs well with outfits that require sheen even though they are brown. It pairs well as well with the armor. And lastly, we have red. People love ruby red dyes. That's why somehow their market board prices on my server has been high for quite a while now. While ruby red gives you the appearance of a dashing warrior, it can also pack a lot of glare and doesn't look pleasant but instead looks aggressive. For that, my solution would be rust red dye. Rust red has killed off some of its luminosity, replacing it with a dull reddish hue. This is perfect for glamours that you want to remain red but also don't want to be too aggressive to the eye. It pairs well with lighter shades and is quite useful for hand and feet gear that needs to be red in particular. So to summarize, the lesson here is that when choosing a dye, it is best to diversify when the situation allows for it. It gives for a more dynamic look, instead of a dull one-tone presence that most people have. All in all, Final Fantasy XIV has given us opportunities to express our ideal selves through our characters, and I greatly enjoy the colors of the world. If you have any dye, fashion, or GPose related questions, please let me know and I'd love to hear what you have in mind. Feel free to share your thoughts as well on the same topic. This is Makiveliyus and thanks for watching this video. Let's see each other again in the future. Cheers.